Are you able to listen to me? Am I audible? साउंड ऑन करके बोलो, साउंड ऑन करके देख लो एक बार, मैं सुनाई दे रहा हूँ कि नहीं। हेलो। Okay. So Patlekha is saying, yes sir, am I, so I believe I am audible, and I have started the recording. 1 minute this displays the recording. So let's go to the full screen mode. Okay. So this is our fourth live session. So this is our fourth lecture, live session, and today we will going to see some interesting example. As last in the last class also we have seen some examples about how to find the point group of Taj Mahal and Lal Killa, I mean Red Fort and Qutub Minar. So today also we will going to Nafa. Am I audible to you? Okay, and you are able to see my screen. So are you able to see my screen? The slides. I'm anyway. So are you able to see my screen, Nafa? Hello. Okay. Anyway, Nafa is not responding. I guess my screen should be visible to you guys. So let's start this example. Let's find the point group of these alphabet of English alphabet. So today we will try to find out the point group of these. Okay, now find the point group of A. Try. I think 3. How many people are there? Uh, 2 Nafa is there, Patlekha, Shivam. 3 people are there. So 3 of you try to find out the point group of A, B, this English alphabet. So Nafa is saying it's C2V. So what about, so Nafa is saying C2V. So, oh, Shivam Mathur is also saying C2V. Nafa, Patlekha, Shivam. Okay, all of you are saying C2V. So yes, okay, nice. This is your C to V. Yes. What about B? Now today we will go a little bit faster. That is because today we have lot of examples to do. This is I am showing this, so you will be little bit more interested. So what are the examples I am showing might interest you. So we have a lot of, other than this also we have a lot of examples to solve. So let's also we have these assignment questions also. So let's start from this also, from this. So what is the point group of B2? B. This B. Hmm. Now I saying C to B. What about Shivam Patlika? Patlika C to B. Yes, it is C to B. Now find out the point group of C. Patlika is saying C to B for C. Now find C to B. Yes, it is C to B. Now let's move to D. What is the point group of D? Now find saying C to B. Yes, it is C to B. Find the point group of E. Yes, it is C to B. So C to B, I'm okay. Everyone is saying C to B. C to B, I'm writing here. Okay. All the now comes to F. What is the point group of F? Now if I saying C1. Okay. So before you guys have told that C1, CS and CI. C1 is identity. CS is sigma H and identity. CI is I and E. Now try to find out what is the point group of this F. F. Now if I saying C1, uh, actually it is not C1. This is wrong. Just imagine this is in your plane. I mean, this is not three-dimensional structure. It is two-dimensional structure because you are writing on the paper here. Patlekha is saying CS. Yes, it is CS. Shivam is saying CS. Yes, it is CS. Okay, sir. Yeah, because CS is sigma S. So it is like this is your plane. This is your plane. Like this is a plane. In that, in that plane, you are writing F, just like that. There is no other axis, rotational axis, and any principal axis or subsidiary axis. Nothing is there, but plane is there. In the plane you are writing. Okay, moving on. Next, F G G C S. Satvika is saying C S. C S. Yes, it is C S. Okay, next. H. This is important. H. Tell me. This is important. H. Okay. Now if I'm saying D2H. What about Patlekha and Shivam? This is important actually. Important in the terms that you might get the wrong answer. That is why I am saying it is important. Otherwise, I mean, Patlekha is saying C2V. Okay, let's clarify the doubt. So this is Shivam is saying D2H. Okay, so this is your H. This is one C2. This is one axis. Considering this, so it will bisecting your molecule this H in two parts. So if you rotate it by 180 degree, you will get the same H, equivalent orientation of the H. Like this, let's say here 1, 2. So it will be like 1 and 2. So your H will be remain H and orientation will be equivalent. So C2 is there. Now consider this axis. This is this axis. So this axis is also bisecting H in two parts. So if you rotate it along this axis, it will be like, it will give you the C2 axis, and these two axes are perpendicular to each other. Yes or no? This and this are both are perpendicular to each other. Okay. If these two are perpendicular, which means you have reached to that point group, D point group. Other than C2, you don't have higher order of axis of symmetry, which means your C2 is principal axis. So D2. Now we have to find out the edge. I mean the plane. Okay. This is your plane. This is your paper. Here you are writing. So this is your plane, and this is your C2. You are rotating this. So sigma H is present, I believe, because here how many? Okay, tell me how many C2s are you guys able to see? How many C2s are present in H? Tell me how many C2s are present. Nafa, 3, yes, 3. So 3 C2s are present. So one is this, and third one is above the plane. This one, going from this. So this is your now principal axis, and this is your plane in which you are writing the H. The full H is there. So you have sigma H, which means the point group should be D2H. I think it is clear. Patlika is saying 2. No. 3 C2s are present. No. This C2, this C2, and one is above the plane. Like from here. Got it? Okay. So 3 C2s are present and D2H. So your point group should be D2H. Okay. Now moving on to this I. I I should write like this. Okay, and we will find out. Okay, try to find out the point group of I. This one. So till now we have done got is a D2H, 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 I plane. Okay, yes, D2H. J. Find the point group of J. This. CS. Yes, it is CS. K. I should write more carefully. Mm, C2. C2. This is your only C2. C2. V. Yeah. Yeah. C2V. This is C2V. Next. L. For L, it is CS. Okay, nice. Now M. Now if I think C2V. C2. C2V. Yes, C2V. Next, N. This is Turkey. Find the point group of this N. CS. Okay, now if I think CS. CS. Patlika is saying CS. Shivam, all of you are saying CS. Is it really CS? Look closely. This is your N. Consider this your above the plane. So this after rotating by 180 degree. Rotating by 180 degree from here. So this, let's say this is your 1. Where it will go? After C2. Let's say this is your Z axis. This is X, this is Y. So C2 Z from here. One, where it will go? Just imagine. This will give you the same structure, orientation of this N. So I don't think so it is CS. Or I am wrong. Tell me. Hmm. Yes, because if you rotate it along this Z axis, you just imagine, no, this will 180 degree, this will go here, here, this will come here, you will get the N only. So C2 is present here. Now I am stopping here. Now tell me the point. Got it. Okay. Now tell me, what is the point group? C2 I told you. C2H. Yes, it is C2H because in the plane, now plane is perpendicular to your C2X. So H is there, C2H. Okay, now moving on. O. This is, this should you guys answer. D infinite H. What about others? Nafa is saying D infinite H. Okay, D infinite H. Nice. Now P. CS. CS. Okay, CS. Q. Q is CS. Yes. CS. Yes. CS. Yes. Right. R. Yes. All of them are CS. Now S. So you guys are saying okay. So you guys are saying now Nafa is saying CS and C2H. Acha, C2H. What about Patralekha? C2H. Shivam is here. Shivam is saying CS. Okay. So consider this is your S. Let's see here. Maybe my drawing. Maybe I'm not able to draw. See this here. You can consider this is your from below above the plane. This is your C2 axis. So this will go here. After C2, 2 will be here, 1 will be here, like this. And H is always there, sigma H. Sigma H is always there. So if you consider this, then C2 and H. Shivam, it should be clear to you, I believe. Okay, nice. Now what is the T? And the point group of T. P. Huh? S T T. So C2V. Yes, C2V. Next TU. Find the point group of U. C2V. C2V. Okay, C2V. It is C2V. C2V. Nice. Next STUV. Okay, C2V. Yes. W. C2V. Yes, it is C2V. Okay, everyone is saying C2V. C2V. Then what is left? X. So Shivam, Patlekha, Nafa. Everyone is saying D2H. D2. Yes, it is D2H. Y. Okay, if I draw this I, this Y, like this Y, it will be, point group will be different than this I, this Y. Okay, try to find out point group of both these. This is your A, this is your B. Try to find the point group. Nafa, CS and CS. Yes, it is CS. C2V. Yes, yes, correct. Now what is left? Z. Z is C2H. C2H. This you pass. So this and this is not your C2. This is your C2. 1, 2. Okay, there. Mm, C2H. Yes, C2H. Okay, now alphabet is done. English alphabet. Okay, now move to this. I think you have enjoyed. Nafa, how's the assignment? This examples ABCD. It was okay, nice, good. I mean, it is not very like everybody is teaching with molecules and other stuff. So yeah, so I am trying to actually find out the different example which you can relate also in real life. Also, you are using in real life. So it will be little bit interesting. It was good, sir. I enjoyed. Okay, nice, nice, sir. Okay, nice. Okay, so tell me point group of this. First, tell me what is this? This first and second. This you can guess easily. I think this you can. Okay, so this is Hawa Mahal. Anyway, this is not in your course. I'm just telling you. This is Hawa Mahal in Jaipur, Rajasthan. Okay. Anyway, tell me the point group of Hawa Mahal. Patlekha is saying C2V. Nafa is saying C2V. So this is your C2 and this is also your V. Okay, this is C2V. This what is this? Tell me the name. Oh, Patlekha India Gate. Yes, it is India Gate. So it is in Delhi. Now tell me point group of this. C2V. Yes, this is your C2. This is your C2V. Or or it is no, it is C2V because okay, from here it is not similar because this is okay. It is C2V anyway. I thought because it is similar from all the sides. So because this will be different, so it is okay. C2V. Tell me now. We have recently celebrated 79th Independence Day. So here our logo, Indian logo is there. So tell me point group of this Indian logo. Now 5 is saying C2V. What about Patlekha and other Sevam? So actually it is C2V because this is your axis. This is your axis C2. This is your flare. This is your flare. This is your C2. So this is any axis. eh, there is no axis present perpendicular to the plane. So yes, this axis C2 axis is in the plane. So yes, C2 and this V. Yeah, C2V. So there is no possibility of having H, sigma H. So V is there because now by it will by this plane is bisect the flag in two pieces. So and it is containing your principal axis of rotation. So that is why it is not the molecular plane. So sigma H should not be there. This is sigma V. So C2V. Now tell me point group of. Tell me first what is this? Yes, it is my term. Nice. It is my term. Yes. Tell me now point group of this. C4V. Now if I saying C4V, it looks like you must have visited Imayutom. No, sir. Hmm. Patrika is saying C2V. Okay, consider this is equivalent to your Taj Mahal. Actually, where it is located? Humayun Tomb. Sir, I am not sure. It is Delhi. Okay, so consider this as Taj Mahal. Consider this as Taj Mahal. Then you Patlika, then you will be able to find out that it is actually C4V. So this is your like helicopter. You are sitting here watching from here. So this is your now C4 axis. If you rotate this Humayun by 90 degree, you will reach to the equivalent structure, equivalent orientation of this Humayun. So that is why C4 is there. And V is, you know, because this is your plane, this is your plane passing, bisecting this Humayun and containing the C4, your principal axis of rotation. That is why it is C4V. If it is not equivalent from all the sides, like all the four sides are not equivalent, its structure is not equivalent, then architecture, then it should be C2V. Anyway, now your our last class example. This is Lotus Temple. Now tell me the point group. It is Turkey, I think. It is, I think, located in, where it is located? Delhi, I guess. No? It is in Delhi, yes. Tell me the point group of this. If you remember how many petals this Lotus Temple have. Anyway, it is not required how many petals are have, but this, look at this structure. Look at this photo and then you can find out the point group. Okay, you are able to C2V. Okay. Okay, I think you are considering this part also. Forget about this part. Forget about this part. Consider this only. Whatever you are seeing in this image, this. I am showing this image just for your visualization to find the point group. Just consider this image. Now you try to find out the point group of this. This is I have showing you because you can easily try to guess how, which axis of rotation should be there. No, C2V is wrong, Nafa. C2V is wrong. So C9V. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He left also. Anyways, see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if, like, again, I will say this is your helicopter. You are sitting here looking from the above. So just this is your, if you pass this axis, so this will be your C9, because if you rotate it by 9, like this will go here and they will exchange their position, and these all the petals are equivalent in structure. So C9. So if you try to find out what is the angle, so C9, 360 divided by 9, it should be 40 degree. So you are rotating it by 40 degree. So this is your C9, and why you are saying V? Because, yeah, tell me why you are saying V. You are saying C9V. Okay, so let's say this is your axis of rotation. So is there any plane which is perpendicular to your axis of rotation? Let's say I am considering this plane only, this plane, like your Earth is your plane. So is it okay to consider that as sigma h or not? Patleka, you are not responding, and who is also not responding? Shivam. Yes, tell me, Shivam. Sigma h is there because I'm saying that you are looking from helicopter. So this your Earth can be your sigma h, in which the lotus temple is there, like built. So it could be sigma h, which is perpendicular to your principal axis of rotation, C9. Okay, okay, nice. Sigma h is not there. Sigma v is there. So yeah. Anyway, so it is C9v. Yes, it is correct. And Nafa also in the starting, she was considering this portion also. Considering this portion, considering this portion, you have said C2v. You were right. It is C2v considering this portion. Because now your principal axis of rotation should be like this. Anyway, moving on. Now, since I am from IIT Kanpur, so this is doing PhD from IIT Kanpur. So this is logo of IIT Kanpur. Find the point group of this, and we have on the platform of NPTEL. So this is the logo of NPTEL. Now try to find out the point group of these two. Consider this 3D. Otherwise, you will. This is I would say 2D. I think you guys are not able to visualize. Anyway, find the point group of this IIT Kanpur logo first. Then we will move to this NPTEL logo. Okay, Patlika is saying CS. CS for IIT Kanpur logo, I guess. Yes. So she is saying CS for IIT Kanpur logo. Okay, now let the other people also find the point. Okay, Nafa is saying CS, CS. Is it really CS? Nice, good. Okay, it is the point group of this logo. This logo, whatever picture I am presenting, it is CS. And if we don't consider this part, then it should be C2V, because then your axis will be like this, passing from here C2, and then this will be your B, that plane containing this, your C2. Then it should be C2V. Nice, nice. Now find the point group of this NPTEL logo. If you are able to imagine, this is interesting actually. It is not difficult, but it is interesting. You might get the wrong answer. Okay, now for saying C1, C2V. Okay. See, I told you consider this logo as 3D. C2, C2. C2 I can see. Shivam is also saying C2. Because, see, I think Nafa is not able to get it. So, it is like this. C is this. And other C1 is, C is this. Like this. These two are. So, if you rotate it like this, by 180 degree, you'll end up getting the same orientation of this logo. C2. So, C2 is there. Like this is your axis. It is like it is like this ring. So from in the middle you are rotating like this is your axis. You are rotating like this 180 degree. Rotating by 180 degree. So C2 is there. Sir, what about, yeah, what about the color? Nice question. So that is why I have said consider this as 3D. So this color is outside. This color is inside. This color. So here outside color of this is similar to this orange. So inside color of here is red. So that is why it will not going to change your logo. Now I told you C2 is there. Okay, C2V. Is it really C2V or it is C sigma H? Okay, tell me. There is plane is present. Maybe there is one or two plane are there. But tell me which plane are you able to see? V. Actually, I am not able to see V. sigma h I can see. This is your this is your ring. This is your ring. You are rotating this ring. So this is your principal axis of rotation. This. So you are this if you pass this plane, this is perpendicular to your axis of rotation, which will bisect this 3D logo in the middle. So sigma h is there, perpendicular to this sigma v, this principal axis of rotation. It is like your each each rectangle if you pass this plane like this, perpendicular to this, you will bisect each this in two pieces, each rectangle here also. And if you consider this one as a like these are petals or perpendicular, these are in the plane. So in the plane these will be there, these petals. So sigma s is there. But Shivam was saying V. Actually, I am not able to see V because if you consider, let's say this was your C2, and if you try to consider this, so this portion will know this portion. So this portion will go there. No, sigma V is not there. I think so. Nafa, what do you say? Sigma V is there or not? Sigma H I can find. Nafa Singh, no, so yeah, sigma is not. It's actually sigma V is not there. So point group of this should be C2H. Is it clear to you, Patlika, or not? Okay. Okay. Moving to this. Okay. First, find the point group of this chair. If you are able to find the point group of this table, this chair, then I think every point group of every chair is same. So if somebody asks you what is the point group of this chair, your chair, mine chair, their chair, you'll simply tell that point group of my chair and your chair is same. So it is important to find the point group of this chair. Okay, nobody is responding. Looks like you guys are not able to find the point group of this chair. Shivam, Patlika, Nafa, who else is there? Okay, three of you are there. Nobody is responding. Okay, no idea. So I can see a sigma. Yes, sigma plane is there. Is it CS? Now if I saying is it CS? So see, I told you CI is inversion and E, C1 is E, CES is sigma H and E. So if it if you are saying it is CS, so what is sigma H? Sigma H is sigma H. The plane should have the molecule. The molecule should be in the plane. So if this is, I think you are able to find this plane passing from here. The plane is bisecting the chair in two pieces. So sigma h you can find. The one plane you can find, but this plane is really sigma h. That is my question. If it is sigma h, then it is okay. Then it is CS. This is sigma v. I mean, plane is there. You cannot define sigma v and sigma h now. But yes, sigma v you can say. So plane is there, but I would say it is not CH. I would say it is not CH. Sigma H. I would say it is not sigma H. So it should be sigma. We can't find any AOS. Yes, there is no AOS. So it should be sigma 1. C1. Sorry, I'm saying sigma 1. C1. Okay, got it, sir. Okay, find the point group of this table. This table and this table. Maybe it is different. Maybe they are same. Try to find out the point group of both the tables. And what is so? You must have wondered that why I've chosen these two tables. I mean, tables are same, but okay. Try to find this is your A, this is your B. First, try to find out the point group of B. It will be easier for you guys. It is C2V. So if X is going from here, reflect C2, yes, C2V, yes, C4 cannot be there. Yeah, C2V. What about this table? Patlekha, Shivam, did you get it? Point group of this C2V. Okay, Patlekha Singh, okay. So point group of this A, this table. Nafai Singh, C4V. What about Patlekha and Shivam? Point group of table A. Okay, Shivam was just saying C4V. Atleka C4V, yes. Point group of this table is C4V because it is round table. This is a round table, and this angle between these two, this all the four is, I mean the distance is, no, not the angle. The distance is equivalent. So that is why if you rotate it by 90 degree, you will get the same orientation of the table. So it is C4V. That is why I have chosen these two examples, A and B. Both are tables, but both are having different point group. So this is C2V. This table is having C4V point group. Okay, moving on. This is interesting. Tell me. This is interesting. Yes. Tell me the point group of this bottle A, bottle B, bottle C. Do not consider this design. This. Do not consider this. Do not consider this. Okay, now tell me. Now tell me the point group of each bottle A, B, C. First, try to find out the point group of A. Hmm. Everyone is saying C1. Why you guys are saying C1? Okay. Consider this plane bisecting this handle in two pieces, and your bottle also. So one sigma is there, no? Then any axis of rotation is present? No. Anyway, yes. So it is C1. There is no axis of rotation is present. Then it is C1. Okay. Find the point group of B, bottle B. Patlekha is saying C2V. C2V. Nafa is saying C infinite V. Ashu Rawat again joined at 5 p.m. Nice. Okay, Ashu, try to find out the point group of these bottles. So for first one, Nafa and Patlekha and Shivam have said that C1 is point group of this bottle is C1. Now we are trying to find the point group of bottle B. So Patlekha, I guess Patlekha said C2V, Nafa said C infinite V. Who else is there? Shivam. Shivam also said C infinite V. Shivam. Now tell me, Ashu, what is the point group of this bottle? And I told you that do not consider this design, Milton, whatever is written here. C infinite V, yes. So Patlekha, you are wrong. Your answer is wrong. Ashu, Ashu is showing C infinite V. So I'm going with the majority. Anyway, it is not about majority. C infinite is V is the point group because here it is like O2 molecule. Consider this as O2 molecule. So this is your C infinite. But this C2 axis is not present because here is the bottle. This is your bottom. So C2 is not there. That is why C infinite and C infinite is present, but no other axis of rotation is present which is perpendicular to this C infinite. So am I audible, guys? Yes. Okay. Nice. And are you guys able to see my screen also? Yes, sir. Okay. Nice. So yes. So C2V is not there, not present here. So which means that no other axis than C infinite V which is perpendicular to this C infinite V is present. If that is not if that is the condition, then we will move to then the point group should be C infinite, not the D. So C infinite and your V is present anyway, this plane which can bisect your bottle. So C infinite V is there. Okay, nice. Patleka, I guess you have got it. So C2V is not the correct answer. Okay, nice. Okay, find the point group of this bottle. Now. Okay, Asu left. Anyway, Nafa is saying C1. So what about Shivam and Patleka? So C1 is not the correct answer, Nafa. Now Patleka is back. He is saying C infinite B. Correct answer is C infinite B. So see, that is why I chose these examples. See, three bottles I have shown. This one, and this one. All of them look different. It is different. Point group of this A bottle is different, but point group of bottle B and C should be same because there is no difference between bottle A and B. But sir, but the bottle is, so what? Bottle is slanting, so what? It will not going to change your point group of the bottle. This is the object. See, this is the bottle. Point group of this is C infinite V. If you slant it little bit, so point group of this bottle is not going to change anyway, because you can rotate this bottle by infinite time. You have plane, but the plane is not perpendicular to your earth. Now in slanting case, it will be some degree, at some degree at which this bottle is slanting. So point group is C infinite V. C1 is known. Okay, I think this was. I thought this should you some of you should give the wrong answer, and Nafa gave the wrong answer. So I think whatever I wanted to make it happen, I mean what I wanted to teach you guys, I think I was successful. Anyway, so so I'm telling you, it will not going to change your point group by slanting or inverting the bottle, or let's say this is your falcon 50 ml. If you rotate it by some angle or this, or even if you invert it, point group of this is not going to change anyway. Or if you place it like this, anyway, find the point group of this mobile phone. I'm assuming you guys should answer this question. You guys should give a correct answer of this. Nobody is responding. Looks like it's difficult to visualize. Is it really difficult to visualize? I mean, everybody is silent. Am I audible? Nafa, am I audible? Or I am audible? You are not there. Sir, are we talking the design, taking the design into consideration? Which design? I mean these volume and power buttons. These, and the display. So consider this is your display. Nothing is showing here. This is black. This is black. Nothing is written here. It is like this. Now tell me. Patlika saying C2V, D2H. Okay, so someone is saying C2V, D2H. Achha. Okay. No, both of you are wrong. Yes, CS is right answer. CS is correct answer. Why? Because of this camera. Isn't it funny? With this camera changed the point group of this molecule, this mobile. This camera actually changed the point group of this mobile. This camera at the top, this one. Oh my god. Because now, if you consider this C2 also, this C2 or this C2. Anyway, okay. One thing. Okay, let me clear. This is your 3D. See, this is your 3D. No. Even though if this camera is not there, you cannot say C2V is present. See, any axis of rotation is present. Which axis you are talking about? See, let's say this axis, this axis, let's say this axis. So now flip it to 180 degree. What will happen? This will happen. So now this time it was display you are seeing. After rotating by 180 degree, you are seeing the back of the mobile. This time, so orientation is not same for this mobile. Now consider this axis. So this again will rotate like you are facing the display of the camera, display of this mobile. So if you flip it by 180 degree, rotate it. See, you will see the back of this mobile. So no axis of symmetry is present. Now even okay, now you guys are really not thinking, I guess. You guys are just following me. If this is present, let's say this is where axis is present. It is passing from the middle here. Now you rotate it by 180 degree, like this. So if this camera was not there, then what will happen? This volume, these are also there. So that is why this axis is also not there. C2 is also not there. I mean, in all the three directions, there is no C2. So there is no axis of symmetry is present. Yes, Patlika, you are right. No axis of symmetry is present, but there is plane. Plane is this plane only, in which this mobile is a plane of the mobile. This plane. So sigma x is present. So if sigma x is present, no axis of symmetry is present, which means your point group should be CS. I think I am clear now. Patlika and Nafa. So point group is CS. Yes, sir. Okay. Moving on to the next slide. Okay, this is interesting. Find the point group of this. A, this is your B, this is your C. Find the point group of B. This one. This plate. Find the point group of plate B. Okay, Nafa is saying C1, Patlekha is saying CS. Who else is there? Shivam is also saying C1. Okay, Nafa and Shivam. Patlekha. So this is 3D. This is three-dimensional, not 2D. So there is no excess of symmetry is present, of course. So if you consider the plane in which the plate is lying, no, no, sigma is not present. Sigma is not present because this is 3D. This sigma h is not containing your full plate. If if this if you are considering this plane, it will this imaginary plane will bisect your plate in not in the equal portion. So yeah, it is like your plate is this. It is not 3D. And here, this is these. These portions are, if you consider this sigma h, then it will going to flip your plate because it is mirror image. So it will flip your image, like flip your this plate. So if it is going to flip your plate, then sigma h is not present. No, CS is C1. So point group is C1. Yes. Okay, and the point group of this A. I am also actually taking time to visualize this because I have just put it there. I have not solved before. So anyway, find the point group of plate A. C1. C1. C1 is okay. C1. C1 is correct answer because okay, correct. It is C1 in yes, it is C1 if it is not planar. Planar means there is a difference between there is a depth here. Oh, there is a depth here and here. So this is little bit above than the your base of this plate. So that is why it is C1. If there were no difference, then the point group should be different. Anyway, point group of this one, C, plate C. Nafai Singh, C to B. Patlekha and Shivam. Nafai Singh, C to B, C to B. Patlekha Singh, C1. Okay. Shivam is saying C to B. So point group of this is, let's find out. So so this is X, Y and Z. So this is your Z axis. You are rotating the plate from the Z axis above the plane like this. So if you rotate it Y C to Z, Y 180 degree. So you will get the same design of this plate Y rotating 180 degree. So C2 is present. C2 is present here. And also considering this the plane which is bisecting the plate into two pieces, which is containing your principal axis of rotation like this. This is your plate. This is your plate. It is bisecting. C2 is here. This plane is consisting this rotation axis of rotation, principal axis of rotation, and bisecting your plate into equal pieces. So sigma V is present. So yes, point group is C2V definitely. Patlika, your answer is correct. Wrong. Other two Shivam and Nafa, you guys are right. Anyway, tell me how many C2s this plane are present. How many sigma V's are present? Just tell me for this plate. Nafa is saying 2. Yes, one this one and one is passing from this like this. Okay, two sigma V's are present. Now this should be simple for you guys now. Tell me point group of this plate. C infinite V. Nafa C infinite. Okay, all of you are correct. C infinite V. Nice. Point group of this fork. Point group of this fork is C1. C2 is wrong because I think Patlekha have considered this axis of rotation. So if you consider this axis of rotation, your fork will going to flip. So orientation of fork will not going to remain same. A fork is like this. How many fingers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fingers are there like this. So if you are considering this C2 axis, so C2 means you are going to flip your like this. So orientation has changed of your fork. So C2 is not present here. Only C1 is there. Okay, understood. This knife, point group of knife. Yes, okay. C1, CS, okay. CS, CS. How many are in CS? Patlekha and Nafa. C1, Shivam. Yes, because this knife is, yes, C sigma is present in this. C2, this is not present. If you consider this C2, it is also not present. Sigma is present. Yes, CS is the correct answer. C1, who said C1? Shivam, your answer is not correct. So correct answer is CS. Moving on. Okay. Hmm. Done, no? Done, yes. Now, tell me the point group of spoon, similar to your fork and this knife. C1, C1, yes, it is C1. C2 is not there, sigma H is also not there. Okay, nice. Point group of this glass. C infinite V. C infinite V. C2 is not present. Yes, C infinite V. Yes, correct. Patlekha and Shivam. I think you guys are also able to follow. This is your C infinite. Yes, okay, nice. Point group of wine glass. C infinite V. Correct. So now coming back to this A. Tell me how many objects are having C infinite. Now I'm going to give you the point group of the glasses. So how many, tell me the numbers. How many glasses or cups whatever the shape is there, how many of these are having C infinite V point group? How many of these? Tell me. Eleven. So one, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So total 14 glasses are there. Out of Nafa is saying 11 are C infinite V. What are the three you have considered, like you are able to? Okay, let's. This is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So tell me, Nafa, tell me which 11 glasses are you able to find which have the point group of C infinite V? Or simply you can type like uh, those three glasses which are not having C infinite V point group. Okay, nice. Except 2, 5, 6. Okay, Nafa have replied. What about Shivam and Patlekha? Shivam except 2. Okay. What about Patlekha? Except 2 and 6. Okay. Am I not able to see any difference, or you guys are able to see something else? I don't know. So, okay, I am looking at 2. It is different. Other than all of them are having C infinite V. I don't know why you have said 5 and 6. These are similar, no? Maybe. Okay. What is so special about this 5 and 6? In this 2, glass number 2, this handle is there. That I can see. This is different, but what is the difference between, what is the different in 5 and 6 glass other than the other glasses? I think, I don't know. Nafa, are you able to see this? There is any difference in shape or anything? No, I don't think so. So, except this two, all of them are having C infinite V point group. Anyway, okay, sir. Tell me the point group of this C2, this glass, glass number 2. Patlekha is saying for this one is C2V. Hmm, C1. Nafa is saying C1. What about C1? So it is actually C1 because C2 there is no axis of symmetry is present. No axis of symmetry is present. If you rotate this cup, orientation will, this handle will going to change. So anyway, no axis of symmetry is present, and plane is also not present. So C1. Next, moving on. We have done this, right? Okay, moving on. Find the point group of this bucket. This bucket A, bucket B, mug C. So point group of bucket A. Or you call this not the bucket but dustbin. So bin. This is your bucket. I don't know. Okay, all of you are saying C infinite V. Okay, C infinite V, right. For point group of bucket B. C1, C1, C1. All of you are saying C1. Okay. Now, understood. Yes. Point group of this bucket is the picture. The way I am presenting this bucket, the point group of this picture is C1. But the point group of the bucket which is having the handle, if the handle is like in this condition, then tell me the point group of the bucket. It will change. Tell me the point group of the bucket. This bucket you are holding like this. Now tell me the point group of the bucket. Okay, Nafa is saying C2V. Patlekha is saying C2V. Shivam is also saying C2V. Yes. See, isn't it interesting that the handle of the bucket, the position of the handle of the bucket is actually changing the point group of the bucket. If handle is in this position, point group of the bucket is C1. If handle is in this position, point group of the bucket is C2B. See, isn't it interesting? It is interesting. And tell me how many planes you are able to see in this bucket in this condition when the handle is up. How many planes are there? I mean sigma v. 2. Yes. One is this and one is this. Okay, 2 sigma v. Okay, tell me the point group of this mug. C1, 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 nice. Because no axis of rotation is present, so if you rotate this mug, this handle will going to shift its position, so there is no equivalent orientation of the mug you will get. So C1 is there and no sigma s is present, so C1 is the point group. Tell me the point group of this spec D. Now I think C1. What about Patlekha and Shivam? Okay, C1. Nice. Moving on. Okay, similar to this point, tell me the point group of the bucket A and mug B. C and D. For C1, so for A, the point group is C1. Only Patlekha have replied. Or yes, sir. Okay, yeah, yeah. Point group is okay. Now tell me if this handle of the bucket is in this position. Tell me, tell me the point group of the bucket now. Look closely. Consider the design is similar on the both sides. Then C2B. Yes, C2B is there. Then the point group should be C2B. Now in this condition, tell me how many sigma V's are you guys able to see? When the handle is like this, how many C2s are there? I mean, how many sigma V's are there? 2. Okay. Nice. 2 will be there. What is the point group of B? Good. It should be quick. Point group of mug. C1. C1, C1, C1. Yes, correct. Point group of C. Hmm. C1. Yes. Point group of D. Now, if I saying C2V. C2V, C2V. Okay. Shivam is Patlekha. Okay. How many sigma V's are present? Nice. 2. Moving on. Find the point group of 1. This one. D infinite H. Hmm. D infinite H. C2's. How this infinite is? I'm not able to get it. This is not your. Okay, all of you are saying infinite. First, tell me when this infinite comes. Tell me first. Just remember those. Try to remember those examples in which we have found the point group as infinite. So try to remember those both those molecule or object or structure, whatever I have shown, and try to see when this infinite comes. Sir, is it D2S then? No, no, we will try to find out what is the point group. First, tell me when this infinite comes. When this infinite comes, this is now the big question because all of you have said infinite, infinite, infinite. So there must be some confusion. So this confusion must be resolved. Tell me when this infinite comes. Then we will going to find the point group anyway. For O2 case, yes, we have O2 case, we have find the point group infinite, yes. So in that condition, like this was your O2 molecule. In in linear molecule, yes, correct. So these in which you find the this infinite, These are molecules. No, I'm not saying it should not, it cannot be other thing. It means that molecules means it should be 3D structure, not the 2D. These are numbers. These are alphabets. In our first example also, when we were able to solve A, B, C, D, and in one of like O, in the case of, tell me the point group of this O. Nafa, Patlekha, and Shivam. Tell me the point group of A, O. It's T2H. C infinite. Oh, I don't know. I'm teaching something different, or you guys are not able to. Okay, okay. Nafa, I got your point. You are saying it's not 3D, right? Yeah, it's not 3D. That is why. That is why I have said something here that in most of the cases it should be linear molecules. I mean molecules means 3D. So there should be like 3D molecule. I mean the molecule should be 3D or 3D object or anything. It should be 3D. Then you can find the infinite, this infinite. But this I brought you here because it is 2D. Still, the point group of this is D infinite H. We have seen here. O. Where is O? O. Where is O? This O. See? Because you have, okay sir, yeah. Because now your plane is here. O is in the plane, your axis is here. So you can rotate it by any angle and you will get the same O. So for 3D, I mean 3D, I mean when this infinite comes, no, this infinite, there is a higher order of symmetry is present. But for this 2D molecule, I mean this is O. We are writing on the plane. So 2D. Still it is a D infinite. But in this case, this is one, just one, like this. How you guys are going to? This is 2D, no? So this D infinite comes because this is your A, this is your axis of rotation. So you are rotating this O, let's say by 1 degree, 1 degree, 1 degree, 1 degree, 1 degree, 1 degree, 1 degree. Now I have changed my mind. Now I want to change it by 2 degree, 2 degree, 2 degree, 2 degree, or 3 degree, 3 degree, 3 degree. Whatever angle I want, I can rotate and still get the same O. That is why C infinite is there. I mean the infinite is there. And in O also this, how many C2s are there? Infinite number of C2s are there. So C infinite is perpendicular here in this case is perpendicular to infinite number of C2s. Because this is your C infinite, C2s are now here. So these are perpendicular. That is why the point group D infinite came. And of course it is 2D O. So it is in the plane. So H is there. So that is why this point group D infinite is H came. in the picture. But most of the cases, most of the cases, if this infinite is coming, means there is higher order of symmetry is there, which means this should be the 3D molecule. Otherwise, in 2D, infinite is very difficult to say. So now tell me the point group. Okay. Now tell me the point group of this one, A, 1. Okay. This is your point. This is your C2 axis. This is also one C2 axis. The one is going above the plane. In sigma is always there. So D2H. Correct. Tell me the point group of 2. CS, right? Correct. 3. C, Nafa is saying C2V. 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 Okay. Tell me Patlekha and Shivam also. What is the point group of 3? Nafa is saying C2V. Shivam Patle. Okay. Point group is actually C2V. Point group of 4. This 4. CS. You cannot rotate it. So that is why molecular plane is there. CS, yes. And point group of this 4. Yes, CS. Anyway. Yes. Nice. Point group of 5. Yes, point group of 5, 6, 7. All of them are having CS point group, right? Okay, Patlika is saying. Okay. Find, yes sir. Okay, find the point group of 8. D2H. Yes. D2H. Find the point group of 9. CS, 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 yes. 10. C2B. Correct. Correct. Now, it's 610. So try to just, it's now we have solved, we have found the point group from 1 to 10 numbers. Now try to find the point group of all these. It just take 1 minute. Try to just look at it and you will find it out. There's few numbers which have similar, like they have different point group, and other than that, those numbers, other numbers have the same point group. So just try to find it out, just simply. Okay, let me help you. So let's say this line might have some different point group. Other than these numbers, I think all the numbers are having, except this also. Okay, tell me the point group of 100. Patlekha, CS. Why you are saying CS? Nafa. Just now we have solved for find the point group of 10. Similarly, apply this the same concept. Yeah. C2V. It should be C2V. It should be C2V. So, except those 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99. Other than these numbers, tell me what is the point group of also this, also having symmetry. I am able to be looking at this. Okay. Okay, quickly try to find out the point group of 30 and 80. Towards 9 minutes. Okay, anyway. So this is your homework. Nafa, Patlekha and Shivam, please join next Sunday 4 p.m. We have, this is your homework, so you need to tell me in the next class what was the point group of these numbers, and in the next class I wanted to solve actually these examples in this class only, but because of the time I was not able to solve. So in the next class we will solve these examples, plus assignments questions also. So because in the point group, if you are able to find the point group in the symmetry and point group course, if you correctly able to find the point group of any molecule or any structure, then half the job is done of this for this course. So that is why I have taken 4 classes only on this to try to find out the point group. So anyway, in the next class we will solve other examples, questions, assignments. I have assignments also, but because of time I was not able to solve. So anyway, please join in the next class, so we will solve. Okay then, see you next Sunday 4 p.m. Bye.